YouTube, what do they do? It is your boy, Lowkey. No one to cut you, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming back showing another video. And as y'all can see by the title, you know, your boy's gonna get straight into the details. You know what I'm saying? But before we do, if you're new to the channel, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't be dumb as hell. Click that bell. Turn on post notifications so you can get notified every single video. Hey man, we're gonna get straight to it. I know a lot of us are, you know, going through our self-improvement journey, or even if it's not really self-improvement, but just, you know, you might have something that you're aiming for, you know what I'm saying? It could be a promotion at a job, it could be, you know what I'm saying, just improving aspects of yourself, an actual thing. Maybe you even want to save up for this game or whatever the case may be. Maybe you want to lose weight at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you want to be more tidy. You want to, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you want to improve your tardiness, something, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, these things correlate into a goal that you set within yourself. And nowadays, especially with all this overstimulation, you know, even with sometimes the self-help videos and with social media and social aspects and all that stuff, sometimes along the way to the root of either success or the goal that you're reaching, you get led astray, you know what I'm saying? You get very disturbed mentally to a point where it's like, it's always hard to get to there. But it's usually because you're overthinking the aspect of getting to the root, getting to the end goal. A lot of times you could try to do a workout journey and you could be doing well, like, you know what I'm saying? You could be doing the routines, but the fact that you think about the comparison, like, oh, this person's that, I've been doing this a few days, you know what I'm saying, 5 days, you're not really seeing much results, you'll end up giving up, and then you end up falling back into like the easy habits, the easy way out, and then you're constantly in a rut of like, I do it one day, I do it a couple days, I stop. Go, stop, go, stop. And honestly, to pick up the pace within those routines, it does take a lot within yourself. Like, that's kind of something within someone's individual journey to understand, like, is it a time management thing? Is it like a lack of compassion towards the task? It does take a lot to really figure that out. But one thing for sure, when it comes to going towards that goal, whatever you're trying to reach, one thing to remember is, you gotta remember, it's not about the end goal, but rather the route to it. A lot of times we get so overly focused on the end goal and the end result that we forget the little steps that we need to take daily in order to attain that, in order to reach it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, YouTube, for example, you might want to blow up on YouTube and stuff, but you have to understand, I kind of had a point where I've cracked the algorithm before and not, and even me right now, I'm trying to get back into my rhythm and flow, trying to balance it with everything else that's going on. But one thing for sure, you gotta at least post 3 videos a week, 3 to 4. Once you get the rhythm, post 5, 7, 10, post every day, post twice a day, whatever is within your speed. But when you think about it like that, or even just the watch hours, you get very overwhelmed. You might be like, man, you do it for a couple of days and you're like, man, there ain't no point, I ain't gonna make it, like, blah, 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 blah. I've seen so many people, even people with lower subs than me, like, surpass. And yeah, I was the same thing for other people too, where I had lower subs than other people. I surpassed, I got good views and all that. One thing to note though is that you have to focus on the route. I don't even know how to say that word, but the route to getting there, like all the little steps you need to do daily. So when it comes to working out, you gotta make sure every day, you know what I'm saying, like as a man, you know what I'm saying, you're doing bare minimum 25 push-ups a day, twice a day, 3 times a day, or 100 push-ups a day, maybe 100 push-ups twice a day, whatever's within your range. But you gotta make sure that you're doing what you're capable of every single day or every other day. Don't let no more than 2 or 3 days go by that you're not doing the task. And by doing that, you will slowly but surely progress in the aspect that you're focused on. And it's not really as hard as we think, you know what I mean? Like, it's, I'm not gonna lie, just thinking about, you know, if you're trying to be, you know, a big YouTuber, you think of all these bigger YouTubers, what they're going through, the events, the money, it does get overwhelming. You might be, you know, doing the YouTube thing for 2-3 years and just be like, man, this might not be it. You never know. Like I said, each scenario, it depends on what's suitable for you. But I've seen the come up for Kai Cenat. I've seen the come up on like a lot of different YouTubers, like way before they hit 100K too. And I remember I saw Kai, I was watching Kai Cenat. I don't remember how many subs, but I was watching him in the beginning though, for sure. Like when he first got his dreads, like when I watched him, he didn't even have dreads, but a couple videos later, I think I don't know if he had what do you call that? Extensions? Cause it was just one random video, he just had like long dreads. It was so weird. But I was watching him during those days. It was before he made those videos with that girl Amberly, before the college videos. Like I was watching Kai. And to think where he was at, and he had a very DDG style type video, and to just see like where he's at now. And mind you, I watched Kai back in 2019, which granted it was, you know, 2-3 years. But still, I'm just saying, like, I've seen like a lot of these content creators. You never know. Your time is coming, but that's not for you to depend on. Just keep putting in the work. Shit's gonna happen. Doing the continuous work isn't as hard as we think. Think about this, for example. Every day, we gonna brush our teeth, we gonna take a shower. We got to, right? The way how we overcomplicate reaching a goal is like, you understand, we take a shower so we're clean, our body's clean and fresh. We brush our teeth so our mouth is clean and fresh. We don't do this for the sense of we're trying to be the cleanest person on the earth, like, you know what I'm saying, like breaking the Guinness World Record and stuff. We do it just because we want to be well clean, well groomed, and you know, like suitable. So like, you know, when we go out in public, you know, nobody gonna try us, nobody's gonna, you know what I'm saying, call you out for lacking in an aspect, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, we don't do this because we're trying to be like the best of the best. We're doing this because we just need to do the task. And that's kind of how you have to look at all of your goals. Like, of course, overall, you do want it to be high maintenance, but you're just doing it because you know it's beneficial. Working out, you might want to be the biggest guy in the world, but think about it like, I'm doing this because I want to be healthy. You know what I'm saying? Making YouTube videos. You might want to be the biggest content creator, but just do it because, hey, each day I do this is another day I'm inspiring somebody. If you kind of minimize the reach of the goal and just make sure that you're taking those daily steps or weekly steps in order to do it, it becomes less complicated in your brain, and you become more adept into just doing the task on a regular basis. I'm saying all this because you need to focus on doing those tasks on a regular basis. It's going to happen that you're going to feel failure. There's going to be ups and downs. It comes with the game. But at the end of the day, you have to keep going. Even if you go a day where you don't do the task, you know what I'm saying? God gives you an opportunity every day, you know what I'm saying? Even if you weren't able to accomplish what you did the last day, that's something to resonate, like, okay, I didn't do enough this day, so I could work harder and make up for it the next day or the next week. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you keep going, you will ensure yourself to staying on the path of that route. But it is the little steps. Every little step you take is going to be important to get into that next level. But don't overcomplicate it, because I think that's a problem that we all have, and that's one of the main reasons why people trying to, you know, step up in the ladder, entrepreneurism, content creation, going for career, we overcomplicate things. We just got to do the things because we love to do it, not because, or because we have to do it, but we don't look at it like we're trying to be the best of the best. We're doing it because that's the task we need to do to benefit ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Don't overcomplicate it. Look at it like that. Do the daily to weekly task, and you will be on your way to success. It's really that simple. It might take longer than you would expect, but it's what you need to do to keep in the game. You know what I'm saying? And it will be hard at first. I will tell you, it will be hard at first. Maybe the first month there's something in your brain and body that will keep rejecting the thought of like, why am I still doing this despite not getting results. But after a month or two, trying to aim for it every day, every other day, every week, I guarantee you, something's going to snap in you and it will all become a natural act, just as natural as brushing your teeth and washing your face. I'm telling you. But you got to focus on the task, not the goal, just the task at hand. Repetition, repetition. As long as you repeat that cycle, you will reap your reward. Literally. But yeah, that's really what I gotta say, you know what I'm saying? Like, as long as you focus on all the little steps and remember that this is a marathon, not a sprint, you will get to that point of success that you need. Or not really to say success, but you will do what's beneficial for yourself. And yeah, just make sure you don't overcomplicate the goal, because mind you, you can overthink it, you can make a plan, you can make a structure and everything, but when you get to the point of the actual transition of doing it, just remember it's a daily task. You know what I'm saying? Don't hesitate to go to work, even though you might feel, I mean, granted, everyone's different, but it's the same thing. The task you need to do for work, showing up. Brushing your teeth, showing up. Taking a shower, showing up. You just gotta show up for what you need to do for that goal the same way you would to all these other things in your life. And I promise you, you put that same energy, because mind you, taking a shower, brushing your teeth is low-key a subconscious thing. And this is what you need to do to trick your mind into making the steps you need to do to achieve your goals a subconscious act. Because the more you overcomplicate it, the more you get into this rabbit hole of depression, comparison. You don't need that, because it's false. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's literally a figment of imagination. Because at the end of the day, everyone's designed different, everyone's wired different. Your way into doing something may be different from someone else's way. You just gotta focus on what works for you. And that's really all I gotta say, you know what I'm saying? Just focus on the steps rather than the end goal itself, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna make you know what I'm saying, if you're playing soccer and you're trying to hit the ball into the net, you gotta think about all the running you gotta do, all the, shifting, like, you know what I'm saying, crossing people up and stuff. You gotta do all that. You gotta be strategic, man. And the more you do that work, you're more likely, you know what I'm saying, you fake them out, make the goal. So it's the same thing, man. It's all the steps necessary in order to make the goal. So anyways, I'm ending the video like this. If you guys like more videos like this, leave it down below in the comments. Anyways, your boy Lowkey. No wonder you did what I'm saying. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and your boy out.
Ask me if you were someone I should have messed with. To be honest, I don't even know. I just go with the flow, keeping on my hopes. Don't regret what I did. I'm so tired of all this shit. We fell in love again.